All right. All right. If you hear that funky music, it can mean only one thing, and it's time to funk it out on a Tuesday with Comic Book School Life. Guys, I'm not feeling 100%. I'm feeling, I don't know, a percentage.
A little under the weather.
Yeah, not over the weather, not under the weather, just sort of the weather. Let me pull my microphone a little bit closer. And then you guys can't. Oh, hey. Oh, it's Bob Sidaro. Let's give Bob Sidaro a first time welcome to the audience. That was quick. Hold on, let me do that again. Let me give him a welcome. There we go. Bob is an old friend who is going to start helping us a little bit on the show. I'll tell you guys more about that as we go. Mike had come up with some ideas, and I decided to run with it. Yeah, I'm hungry. You know what? Guys, I don't feel great. This is all I ate today.
Just one bread with one pretzel.
Well, this will be my second one.
That's it. That's all you had all day.
That's not enough fuel.
It's not enough fuel, and you got to drink a lot of water. That's the key.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is loaded with water.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you should get tea as well. Echinacea.
Ooh, echinacea, fancy tea.
Is that part of the notes that your wife has for me as the host of the show?
That's my note. That's my
note. Tell them that your wife had this idea that she.
Well, no, she saw the show a couple weeks ago or last week, and after watching it, she said, "I have some notes for Buddy." Did
she think I wanted them?
I don't know if she thought you wanted them or not, but she's probably going to give them to you anyway.
You're going to get them.
She was saying that she was going to give me a little hand, and I thought, oh, there you go. There's the little hand joke again.
That's terrible.
That is a terrible joke. But it's not terrible. Our show tonight, it's going to be mostly run by the two of you. Both the two of you.
No, that would mean that's not going to be as good.
I'm Buddy. I'm the writer, publisher. I make the comics. Yeah, I know, Campbell. I'm with you. I'm feeling down under the weather. Then we got Mike. You did a whole bunch of awards. Deanna writes stuff for the Beat, writes books and comic books. But tonight we're going to be doing the Thanksgiving super special Feast of Fun, based on whatever notes that you put into the Google Doc today. Y'all gonna have to defend that now.
Yeah, I hope I don't have that pulled up, so it's all gonna have to be.
Yeah, well, you're just gonna. I hope you remember what you wrote down. Okay, let's get started. Destito, this was yours. Heroes at Home, looking like we're leading off strong. What do you got here?
So my idea was that it's an Avengers Thanksgiving. They bring the Avengers over. They gather basically anybody who's been an Avenger. So it's essentially all of Marvel because, let's be honest, everybody's been an Avenger for 5 minutes. But Spidey's one of the mainstays, and he decides to bake cookies in the shape of all of the Avengers.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't go well because he's Spider-Man. And in my brain, I picture my little pocket Tom Holland that we've referenced before, trying to do this and being all cute and be like, I gotta make the best cookies ever. Oh, Mr. Stark. And he fails. And it just turns into like colorful blobs. And they're like, oh, Pete, these are great. Oh, delicious.
That's not bad. You know what? And I have this Heroes at Home and I've never actually seen this cover, but I think it's cute that they have a complete cartoon strip on the cover of a comic.
Yeah, it's cute, and this I believe these were done during quarantine. So it was basically what are the heroes doing when the world is shut down, and Spidey's trying to.
Oh, is that what that was? This was COVID times?
Yeah, this is like a COVID thing, and so he tries to bake, and it's not great, Which I love a hero that has flaws.
Weren't criminals more active during COVID?
Unless they were afraid of it, but I guess yeah.
I will tell you. I will tell you a little known fact. So. Mike's not allowed to talk about where he lives, but I can tell you where I live. There's a highway behind me.
Spidey cookies, yes.
No, pronounce it the right way.
Spidey cookies? Wait,
Spidey
cookies? Isn't it still Spidey or Spidey?
I guess, I don't know. So behind me is a highway. And I don't know why I have to do this. This represents highway, this universal symbol for a large highway. and I would hear cars and motorcycles roaring by, like at least over 100 miles an hour. And, it's COVID. There's not much going on. You hear a car coming really fast. So I asked a friend who was a police officer. He said, yeah, we're not pulling people over because we don't know what happens. At that time, they didn't know how it was spread. So answering Mike's question, yeah, criminals were allowed to do whatever they wanted because
it was like the Wild West out there.
Yeah, so you would think,
we did a show on the West last week. We did.
You would think that the heroes would have been out even more during COVID then.
Yeah, well, maybe that's what your wife's notes included. Let's get on to the next thing. So we're gonna roll through some cover on the left is from JSA 54, which actually has a pleasant theme of the JLA. I'm not sure if this was advisable or not, but I guess they were like only $1 at that point. So I guess, you got what you paid for. I'm not sure if it was a good issue. I know Jeff Johns is your friend, Mike. I don't know if this was one of his greatest hits.
I'm sure it probably is in the top 10, but it's probably readable.
Yeah, and then the Batman Long Halloween. This was the Thanksgiving cover. But what struck me, and I wanted to share with you guys, was the spirit inside of these individual issues where they would have these superpowered people at each other's houses for parties. And like just the kind of stuff that's in the background, like, I don't know, is there really a picture of Dr. Fate hanging on the wall in the background? And I guess that's Wesley Dodd. It just struck me as weird that Superman's drinking red wine. I don't know. It's just, I guess they suspended all the rules.
But why are they all in costume? That's my thing.
That's another thing, right? Like they're all in costume. Like this guy's wearing a full bag. She's got her, boob window there. He's completely shirtless. Like he's like, oh, I think, yeah, this is a good way to show up for a dinner party. Both of them, they're completely shirtless. Like who shows up to a dinner party like that?
Like it's a day off. You can't put your sweats on and eat like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then isn't even in the JSA or the JLA, does everybody know everybody else's secret identity?
I don't know, Deanna. What do you think? You're the boss on this. You know all the answers.
Well, I'm not a DC person, but I'm gonna say maybe. Well, I'm a Marvel person, and everybody finds out everybody's identity in Marvel. Like even then they'll like retcon and be like, no, that was just kidding. That was a trick. Everybody forgot again. I'm not sure how DC handles the identities, to be honest. I know they put glasses on Clark, and they're like, we don't know who he is.
Who he is. But imagine this guy, Hawkman here, eating a turkey with that mask on.
I feel like that's true.
That's just weird.
That is true.
That is weird. It's a costume party. Oh, I'm with you.
Fair.
All right.
Well, see, there it is. Andrew's got a good idea.
You do. Actually, Andrew, technically you do have abs.
Everybody has abs.
Everybody has abs. Actually, Mike knows the truth. I have ab. It's just one. It's just one flat. There's no creases anywhere. Birds.
I enjoyed an X-Men 4th of a July party a few years back. Yeah, I don't know. Like, at least take the gloves off. I mean, how are you going to eat with
take the gloves off. That's kind of gross to eat with your gloves on. Okay. So apparently a lot of comic book covers were inspired by this classic Norman Rockwell painting. This is a kind of washed out version. I could not believe how many homage covers I found that were just on this particular cover. So we'll just sort of take it from the top, and then you guys tell me which ones you like best. And you just tell me to pause when you're ready, because I don't know. I'm having a hard time choosing. The Fantastic Four seems to be my favorite right now.
Who are those kids at the table?
Where?
Fantastic Four.
Oh, one's probably Franklin.
Yeah, Franklin. Who's the other kid?
I don't know. Neighbor kids.
Yeah. some other kid from the Baxter building.
And what's cool about there's Barbie. Barbie got into the action. Who knew that Secret Invasion got into the action?
I mean, you're gonna try to infiltrate. You might as well get in on the traditions.
But now this is my new favorite one. This Ultimate Spider-Man.
That was silly.
It's silly but sexy, Mike. Mike, it's silly and it's sexy.
Yeah.
The least favorite so far is this Uncanny X-Men.
I like that X-Men one.
You do?
Yeah.
It's a little crowded, but it's a little crowded, but I feel like it's a photo that we take now where we all try to shove ourselves into a selfie. So
yep.
I kind of like it.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess that's why I'm not feeling well, and you guys own the show. Archie Comics always gets into the spirit of holidays. They are really underrated in terms of participation. They should get a participation award with everything. That's just creepy. Garfield is just left at his bones. And this one also a little disturbing. And we didn't even read the trigger warning tonight.
Oh,
Deanna.
Sorry.
So, well, I took it out.
Okay. Perhaps they're all in costume, so the readers know who they are. Out of costume, all the men, save for Martian Manhunter, would look similar.
It's true.
But they could also wear a T-shirt with their logo on it. So
that's true. Superboy does that. Yeah.
All right. So, do you have a favorite? And does the audience have a favorite?
He's triggered.
He's triggered. But it's not. It's actually it's an American holiday, Andrew. So don't be too triggered.
I like the Fantastic Four and the X-Men one. I think those are my favorite.
Yep, I agree.
Fantastic Four and X-Men. Okay, Michael, what is yours?
I like Fantastic Four and X-Men as well.
Oh, I'm odd man out with the X-Men, huh? I just that one just doesn't work. It just looks too 90s. I love the Fantastic Four, and I just love the warmth of Spider-Man and Mary Jane doing the upside down kiss.
Jason versus Leatherface is having a better Thanksgiving than I have. It's sad.
It's too bad. Let's see. How bad was your Thanksgiving was worse than this, Gatilla?
It's a pretty sad Thanksgiving.
That is.
If you're a zombie or somebody dead, it looks like it's a pretty good one.
Yeah, it looks like a Simon Bisley cover, doesn't it?
I don't know who that is.
I don't know if I can identify that.
All right, what do we got next? Oh, I thought this was interesting. American Flag did an interior. If you read the dialogue, I'm like, oh, I didn't read the dialogue, and then I realized just now as I posted it. Go ahead, Deanna. Feel free to read it aloud.
Shortly, what makes you sicker, Medea, as degenerate? Cycle slut. Oh, hey, or as an elephant tranquilized dysentronic virgin? What the hell is going on?
What kind of books are you reading, bud?
What the hell is all this? Beats the hell out of me, but I'm loaded. Bukasa the knee. I don't like this.
This is American Flag.
Howard
Chaykin. And then we have something a little bit more wholesome. Now, I think this is an official one because the Charles M. Schultz looks like the signature is there. The one on the right appears just to be a fan fiction, but I included it anyway because it was just weird and well done. What do you guys think? Do you guys know I'm a huge Peanuts fan?
Yes.
Yeah, that's probably the best one. Obviously, the Star Wars one's a little weird looking to me. I know it's probably fan art, but the proportions are kind of bugging me out a bit.
Are they cooking up Admiral Akbar?
Oh yeah, can we zoom in?
Is that what it is, Mike?
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Oh shit! Oh, excuse me. Yeah. Oh wow.
Now we gotta bleep that.
I'm sorry. Wow. I just was so taken aback by that. That's disturbing.
Is that supposed to be Princess Leia? Oh no, that's
what's Leia. Who's this?
Padme.
Padme.
Yeah.
Magme?
No, Padme.
Padme?
Vader's mother.
The Luke and Leia's mom. Queen Amidala.
Who's the actress that played her?
Natalie Portman.
Oh, so it's Natalie Portman. Okay. Oh, that does look like Natalie Portman.
It's weird. It's like a baby Akbar. I don't like that.
No. After having gotten my whipping last week, I'm off crossed for the entire rest of the calendar year.
For like 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't do squid for Thanksgiving. We do that on Christmas Eve. The Italians. We do the squid on that day, not on Thanksgiving.
That's right.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
All right, what do we got here? Okay, a few additional covers. I don't know, just showing them. I don't know what else to do with them, but they're covers. I found them. This was the one that I found immensely entertaining. So this is a celebrated issue. This is a great splash page. But once again, to Deanna's point, Like everybody shows up in costume, like it's totally normal, and they're just mingling. But I think like this Submariner sitting on the couch
in his Speedo.
in a Speedo, like
a little damp.
It was just weird.
They
And like,
know each other's secret identities. The Avengers know each other. This is all silly.
Who's the guy in the cape right in the front?
I don't know. Who is that?
I don't know.
I'm not sure who that is.
Never seen him before. I don't know the girl to his to the left either.
No, that's Jane. That's Jane. That's the Wasp.
Oh,
that's
Deanna.
that's the Wasp on the couch.
Deanna.
I don't know who that guy
All right.
is.
Who's the dude with the blonde hair?
Hank Pym, maybe.
Maybe.
No, he would be in costume.
Maybe
Well,
he's.
maybe-
And who's the yellow with the fishnets?
That's Crystal. Oh no, that's not Crystal. Crystal's in the background. I don't know who that one is.
And why do they have a picture of a cat painting on the wall?
I mean, that's the least of our problems, I think.
Yeah, the things we took for granted in Bronze Age comics, it was like, yeah, everybody come on over to the house. We're gonna have Thanksgiving. Be sure to wear your costume.
Yep, maybe
They are
neighbors.
neighbors. Yeah,
They are neighbors.
maybe that's
All
why
right.
they're in costume.
Mike told me to keep this episode short, so we're just gonna keep going.
But it's
All right.
you're not feeling well.
Here's another 90s. I guess, Mike, I just don't like 90s X-Men very much. This is from 308. Do you like 90s X-Men, Mike? Is this part of your era?
This is the era that I did collect a lot in, but I don't remember seeing this issue at all.
We established that Deanna wasn't even born in the 90s, so we
Totally was. I was in high school in the 90s.
Yeah, that is a pretty weird turkey. And like, what's on the turkey? Is there rubble? What is like exactly is on the and what's with like what the food is so amorphous.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
Not a lot of detail in the foreground.
Who's the old lady? And the old guy over on the left, yeah.
Is that supposed to be Professor X is over there? He has hair. Is that Magneto? No, that can't be Magneto.
No,
unless that's like Bobby's parents or something. I don't know.
That is Bobby. Maybe those are his parents or something. Yeah, that's true. That's supposed to be Bobby.
Why are they invited to the X-Men dinner?
Yeah, because there's we got Bishop, we got Archangel.
This is what is that, Psylocke?
Psylocke, yeah. I'm assuming is that Forge and Storm over there.
That's Forge and Storm, yeah.
We got Professor X. That's
got to be Moira, right?
Who's the guy in the background? Yeah. Is that Banshee?
That's Banshee.
Oh, Banshee.
And Jubilee.
Then Jubilee, Beast. Who's next to Beast? That Trish Tilby?
I don't know who that is.
Next to Beast? So my guess is Trish. Was that his girlfriend at that point?
Oh, I don't know. I was out. Maybe I wasn't reading at that time.
That's Betsy Braddock next to Rogue.
Ah.
That's Betsy. And then Rogue, Gambit, and who's on the end? Who's that?
I don't know.
I'm not sure. Did Rob Liefeld draw that turkey? It does. The proportions seem a little off on that turkey.
What's also concerning about the turkey is like it does look really flat
and long.
It's all just perspective.
What issue is this? This is
8, right?
308. All right, keeping the excitement going. Deadpool apparently making everybody feel sick. This is not a good time for Deadpool. I'm going to just say that this was probably not the best art that I've ever seen in a Deadpool comic.
They have a better turkey than the X-Men one, though.
They do. This came out of I'm kind of cold, guys. I'm bundled up. I look at that. I actually have a just to give you a sense, I have a thermal, a shirt, and then like a fur.
Jeez.
You got to drink some hot tea.
Yeah.
All right. You got anything else that I need to do?
So
what was this, Mike? You were talking about meals, so I kicked off and found this.
I see that. Meals to Astonish. Is that a real comic?
Yeah. So our friend Darren Sanchez occasionally makes comics called Custom Publishing, and I occasionally write for the Custom Publishing group. This could be put out by the FDA about eating right. Test Kitchen could be something about, how to prepare foods. It could be sponsored by a company, and then they hire us to do these comics. So these never hit the stands. And they're kind of sought after by collectors because they don't make it to the stands. They're usually given out by the corporate client, and then everybody goes, oh, this is really cool, and people just chuck it or they give it away or whatever. And then you walk around Artist Alley and you're like, literally never see these. I mean, Deanna, you've been to industry events. Have you ever seen these?
No, I've never seen these.
Isn't that right? Like, but you might want to get a copy. Good luck. You're never going to get a copy of these things. They're just impossible to find. I wrote an issue of Spider-Man, Fantastic Four, and Bubblicious.
Nice.
Yeah. I don't know what it goes for, but I don't think I can afford it. So it was a good thing I got like a comp. So there must be something to do with.
I love custom comics and have a whole stash of them. Oh, okay.
I do too, Bob. And you know why I love custom comics? Because they pay double page rate.
Really?
They do. So they take your page rate.
I'd like to get in on that, bud.
And they make it times 2. Well, you don't have a page rate, so
I can make one up.
You can pull one out of the air right now. Yeah. I haven't seen this Meals Astonish or the FF Publish one either. Interesting. So you don't have this.
And Bob, by the way, tries to collect every appearance of Spider-Man ever. Even bought a copy of Necrotic, my comic book published in the 90s, Mike Fasolo, because Peter Parker is in the background of the comic book Necrotic. He found out about it and needed a copy. And then he posted it to some Spider-Man board. And then a whole bunch of people bought back issues of Necrotic because it had Peter Parker in it.
Nice. You should put him on staff.
Yeah. If I had known, I would have sold more issues if I put Deanna Destito in the comic, but I didn't know her at that point. What is more Thanksgiving, guys, than the Thanksgiving Day parade? Incidentally, if you are in the area, I'm told by Joe Caramagna, who is a comic book letterer, comic book writer, comic book artist, all around nice guy. Every year he shows up, I believe, in Jersey City and runs the float. And they wait in Jersey City to get the floats blown up. And for doing the float and carrying this, you get free garb, and you get to keep said garb. So once again, yet another collectible. This is a 1940 shot of the first Superman. So if Deanna, I'm going to ask you, was Superman 1938 or 1939?
Oh boy.
Action Comics. It's not a test. I'm just curious. I think it's like
I don't remember. I'm not sure.
Anyway, this in 1940, they put this, what I would say, interestingly posed Superman with no cape, but like really looking very flirtatious. Like this pose to me in the middle of Times Square is a little much. And he's not wearing a cape. Is it just me that this looks a little suggestive?
It just looks awful.
It looks what?
Awful.
It's awkward. It's 1938. I just Googled it real quick.
So this was 1940 was the first. So within 2 years of Superman being created, he's already floating in the parade. But look at how few people there are there running this float, and then how many are running this float? But is it me that it looks a little awkward and suggestive, or is it just because I'm tired and wearing a lot of shirts?
Just because you're tired.
Did George Reeves have a cape?
I believe he did.
I think so.
Did he?
I don't know. He's adjusting his belt because he ate too much turkey.
Okay, I'll take that.
Fair.
I'll take that. Okay, so we have another one. This.
Oh, geez. He's a little barrel chest
with one ab.
They weren't even trying that one.
I think they inflated it a little too much. This one just entertained me.
What is up with that chest? I don't think he flew. I'll go back. Okay. Superman looks gassy. That is about it. It's a little barrel chested. It's a little top heavy.
It's a Rob Liefeld interpretation. Also, the eyebrows and that glare, that expression is creepy.
this one Superman is really a gas. Yeah, that's super awkward. What is up with this? What year is this one? Do we know?
Somebody knows. I don't. I just pulled them off
It's,
the internet.
52.
You think it's in the 50s? Yeah, I can see 50s.
When I think of it, I give people credit. By the way, just as a side note, do you guys like my theme? I put leaves on the bottom.
Beautiful.
That's
It's very
good.
fast, very.
Even if you don't like it, just say you did.
It's awesome, bud.
That's it. Ask your wife what the notes are on that. That was another one of Spider-Man. I think I should.
Supposed to be Nicolas Cage. Oh boy. Yikes.
Yeah, it might have been. This happened.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
This happened.
That's
and a million memes were born. Everybody's snapping those photos, especially as he's getting closer. And then they were like,
too hot for comics. That's not comics. That's not comics code. What's the problem? I don't know.
Do what you got to do.
And it's Uncle Sam. And Uncle Sam is like, Uncle Sam's like bite size. He's a diminutive.
There's a political commentary in there somewhere.
There is. So feel free to enjoy this in your own time. Oh my goodness, Matthew, you win. Let's give him an award. Let's see. Is there an award for that? Yeah,
that one won.
That one. There you go.
Kinky.
I'll give you an award for that one too. All right. I'm feeling generous. I'm starting to feel a little better, guys, because you're cheering me up. So Mike unfortunately had this idea of writing a lot in the Google Doc, and I have a firm policy of not reading anything that Mike writes.
Never. But he asks for suggestions, and then when you give them to him, he doesn't read them.
You know what I did though? I gave you a picture of all the Avengers that you mentioned, and then all of the villains you also mentioned. So you can let this last for the next 2 hours, or go through your idea. What were you talking about? Like what?
Well, my main one was the Hulk, and of course they're at Avengers Mansion. They're getting ready for Thanksgiving, and they give Bruce Banner the job of mashing up the potatoes. But of course, anyone who's mashed up potatoes knows there's always going to be lumps in them. But he gets really upset because he can't get all the lumps out, and as the harder he tries to mash, the angrier he gets, and finally he just turns into the Hulk and ends up smashing the potatoes, and they splatter all over the rest of the Avengers and ruin the dinner. But then there's also a lot of other things going on at this dinner.
Hilarity. And now you won 3 Emmys for comedy writing, right?
Yes, I did. It was very funny in my head.
All right. All right. See if this stuff's still funny. I didn't know where you were going with this, other than the Green Goblin has a pumpkin.
I think I wrote that one. This was me. I did the villains. The Green Goblin obviously has to bring pumpkin pie just because he's carrying pumpkins. You might as well do something with them instead of throwing them at people. I thought it was kind of funny. Like Doc Ock shows up and he tries to eat everything with his dirty tentacles, and they're like, "Ock, come on, we know where those have been. Can we not stick that in the potatoes?" That's that. I think it'd be kind of funny to have the villain show up and be like, "Can we eat with you? We have no friends."
Yeah, that's true.
I now that you the two of you combined it's redeemable, like you're like you got heroes looking to get together in their costumes, and then Doc Ock with his tentacles, NT, big difference. Reference to Better Off Dead. NT, big difference.
In the mail.
Andrew appreciated it.
Humor.
I'm glad when they're tough on you too, Mike. Not just me. All right, we ready to progress, or do you guys want to try to beat some humor into this one?
Oh no, we can keep going.
This is me feeling ornery. Deanna hasn't seen me ornery.
It's okay. And he's smoking a cigar in the middle of a diner. Which diner in New Jersey?
In the middle of a diner.
It is rude. I liked my idea where Iron Man is trying to be overcomplicated, and we got Cap is like, can we? And Black Widow are like, you just need to stop doing that. Cap needs to bring an apple pie too because he's
Yep. And then we had I didn't do anyone for Daredevil, but we got Black Widow, who doesn't want people eating food before it's supposed to be out, so she starts setting traps around everything.
I love that.
Widow stings.
Yeah. All right, so Mike, why'd you blink when it was your turn? Deanna had to like bring you back out of your shell.
No, it's just this. You got back on the right picture. So
all right, well, honestly, I think you guys came up with a pretty good Bronze Age Avengers story. You can't do it today; everything's too serious. But back in the good old days, that's why I picked all the classic characters. I would have read this issue. I actually would have loved to have read this issue. It probably would have come out in a Treasury edition, right? Like
we should write this issue and get somebody to draw it,
and then get sued by Marvel.
No. No, I don't want to get sued. Let's not get sued.
They would appreciate it.
Sure.
They would. Okay. They would show their appreciation. Okay. Speaking of appreciation.
But Doc Strain speeds up time to defrost a turkey, but gets distracted by a legal chat with DD and overcooks it. That's kind of funny. Yeah.
All right, that's not bad.
That's not bad. Not bad.
That's not bad. Mike told me to keep this episode short, so I gotta listen to Mike.
Well, that's because you weren't feeling well and you only had one pretzel stick today.
I've only had one pretzel stick today. So, Mike, I mentioned last week we showed the Kickstarter, and I said, the banana slicer, and Deanna knew exactly what I was talking about. So I pulled up the banana slicer, and I did include this because I did purchase one because I had to see just how good Hutzler's banana slicer is. And I'd like to note, and I'm going to take you to this, there are 7,171 positive ratings for a 4.4 on the Hutzler banana slicer. This is the gift. I've actually put the link in there, the affiliate link. So if somebody buys this, I get a nickel.
Needs a banana for scale. That is actually my question, because there are a lot of different types of bananas. Like, are there different types of banana slicers?
Well, maybe you can follow the affiliate link, but I wanted to share the top comment. Deanna, do you want to read the top comment? Because I just want to note, if you just note 59,051 people found this review of the banana slicer helpful. Go.
Okay. The title was 5 stars. No more winning for you, Mr. Banana. For decades, I've been trying to come up with an ideal way to slice a banana. Use a knife, they say. Well, my parole officer won't allow me to be around knives. Shoot it with a gun. Background check. Hello. I had to resort to carefully attempt to slice those bananas with my bare hands. 99.9% of the time, I would get so frustrated that I just ended up squishing the fruit in my hands and throwing it against the wall in anger. Then, after a fit of banana-induced rage, my parole officer introduced me to this kitchen marvel, and my life was changed. No longer consumed by seething anger and animosity towards thick-skinned yellow fruit, I was able to concentrate on my love of theater, and I'm writing a musical play about 2 lovers from a rival gangs that just try to make it in the world. I think I'll call it South Side Story. Banana slicer, thanks to you, I see greatness on the horizon.
I'm gonna go with the latter.
Yeah. That's kind of amazing. I love it.
It is kind of amazing. Somebody from the chat. I bought it simply because it had 7,171 positive reviews, a 4.4 rating, and it changed this person's life.
Now I don't understand. Are you supposed to do this banana slicing with the peel on, or are you supposed to peel it first?
It comes with many helpful and entertaining videos of people laying the banana down and showing how it slices. And Deanna, to answer your question, it is for a prodigiously large banana, a banana that would give other bananas banana envy.
So it's like above average banana.
More than just above average. Blessed.
It's
blessed. It would be a blessed banana. So when you see this banana, now, Deanna, come on. You want one now.
I have banana envy.
You do have banana envy. Trust me, I've grown up in my whole adult life with banana envy. I did buy one
Happy now, like
as
bananas.
a gift.
Think of the potassium.
I don't like bananas either.
I'm not.
I hate bananas. Bananas are the only food I won't eat.
And that one Saw Hostel video, which did not involve a banana, and it was super upsetting. I like banana bread. I don't like an actual banana. It's
me neither.
Concern for me.
There's everything is wrong with it. I don't even like the Harry Belafonte song. There is nothing about bananas that I like. Anything related to bananas, the smell, the taste, the texture.
Yeah.
But I did buy this.
But I guess you haven't used it.
No, I gave it to Liam.
Okay.
So here's the affiliate link. I might get 50 cents for it.
Where are the pumpkin slicers? Come on, stick with the theme. Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, that's true, bud.
You know what, Redheaded Ed? I'm going to call you out, D. Alley. You know what? I put a product in front of you now that you didn't know about last week. I put the laziest iPad thing. Deanna's going to get one and knock out her front teeth.
I don't need to use my phone.
Bananas and pajamas. Cool. Is Donnie new? Denny new?
I don't know. I don't know who that is.
Mike, is that person new?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess they are.
Let's give them a cheer. It's a little low. And we say, welcome to the show. Thank you. All right. Thank you for joining. Welcome to your first.
I am new.
And he is new.
Thank you for joining. We hope that this doesn't drive you away from future episodes.
This is not the episode you probably should have joined.
Yeah, this isn't the best.
We watched from a couple weeks ago.
It's still redeeming in its own way.
The one my wife had notes on.
Yeah, she asked you to give you notes on this one. Mike, you're up to episode journal entry 13.
I am. Yes. Number 13. Lucky 13.
Thoughts on writing in public and having to stay on schedule? Thoughts?
It's difficult now. I would say the first 10 were already pre-written, so I just kind of had to put them up. Now I have to actually write and keep things going. You
would have literally stopped already, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. If it weren't for this and being called out every week and I have to have something done, I would have stopped already.
Yeah, like and guess what? I'm calling out Destito too, because last week she casually mentioned, "Oh, I've got things going. Why don't you mention my things?" And I said, "All right."
I never.
You're up. Batter up, Deanna. What do you got here? What are you working on?
I'm working on issue 2 of Quiet Corners is should be ready soon. And that page there is a little sneak preview. So that is from this. So this one is going to have, actually, the second issue only has 2 stories in it because they're a little bit longer. So like the first issue had 3 short stories in it, short comics. This one is only 2 because they're a little bit of a longer stretch. This one is it's called Buried, and the art is also by Dan Crozier, who did the cover of the other one, and Savor, which is in the first one. So yeah, that's Dan's style. He works on the wood. He does the wood etchings. So that's it's called Buried, and it's it's actually based on an experience I had in my old house when I used to live down in Monmouth County. There were these massive, like, turkey vulture, those big, disgusting, carrion birds that like are always looking for dead things in the woods behind my house. And there were about 10 of them like lined up across the fence that divided my house with the neighbor's house. And I don't like birds. I have a bird thing. Anybody who knows me well knows that I do not
like birds. You don't like bananas. Is it just the letter B? I mean,
I have issues with letters, things that start with the letter B. I have an issue with, clearly. Buddy. Oh no, buddy. So anyway, so I have a thing with birds, and there's massive birds outside, and then suddenly they all flew up and went to the center of my neighbor's yard. And it was weird because in the center of the yard where they all flock to, and that these are birds that are like, they look for dead things, or they're like vultures, right? There was nothing. There was no grass. The rest of her garden was nice and lush and beautiful and green, but there's this one spot in the middle where it was nothing. And that's where the birds perched. And I'm like,
of course, there's a dead body buried there.
Buried in the yard. So that's kind of where this story came from. And you can see the birds flying around. Hope you never run into no, big and yellow like a banana. No, thank you. But
Bird is
bird's
the
word.
Digging deep.
I challenge Mike to feature each of the terrible products in his story. Ooh, that's a good story prompt. I like it.
I can probably do that.
So Deanna, I'll be pulling up your socials in a minute. Are you keeping people informed about what you're doing? Because even I didn't know about this, so I'm going to take it as no.
I need a PR manager.
All right, you're on the show every week. This is your chance. So they can follow you on the socials. I'll pull that up in a second. But congratulations. Also, congratulations to our good bunny from down under. Andrew, now up to chapter 3. I've fallen behind, but I did give it a like because he's participating and doing it. You can follow him on Substack. I asked some of you to put what you're working on and your socials in the chat or in the comments below. Nobody did, so I have a blank spot. I'm feeling mighty aggressive. And then Lirio. I don't think Lirio is in the audience, but he is always engaging on social media, and Lirio is always commenting on my posts. So I thought it would be nice to share Lirio's, because Lirio is working on a Fund My Comic, and the art looks genuinely good. And I just wanted to give a shout out to our own audience who is who's doing the things. But you're not going to be able to get my attention, folks, unless you put comments into the comments and let us know. We're trying to promote everybody. A little bit of behind the scenes. Deanna and I went together to the New York Big Apple Comic-Con. Deanna totally enjoyed going. She enjoys the crush of the crowds. She loves the smell of people very close quarters. So I went by myself. Deanna was not there in the least. But Mike, do you remember this guy? This is Dave DeVries. He was on Comics Vision almost 30 years ago.
Doing what?
Making the comics.
As a guest?
As a guest.
Oh,
and then he did give me a copy of this, which I'm going to tell you, there is no justice in the world. I think you may know this, Mike, but my comic book got ripped off. Dave DeVries had the idea of taking kids' art, and then what he does is he takes the original kid art and then he turns it into a painted style of exactly what it would look like if the kid had it. Turns out he was like, doesn't that sound a lot like the movie Sketch? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, yeah.
Oh.
So somebody took his basic idea. So be careful out there with your IP, boys and girls and children of all ages. But Dave was nice enough, and he'll be coming on the show. I ran into Chuck Suffel, who is an indie guy who does some fun stuff, Sherlock Holmes and the Wonderland Conundrum, but his shirt won the day. Because if you've ever exhibited at Artist Alley, right, Deanna?
Oh, all the time.
You're like,
no, I'm just the writer.
I'm just the writer. And then people are like, cool.
They're like, oh, okay. And then they walk away.
And you're like, and then look at Chuck's expression. Poor Chuck. Chuck's like, I'm just the writer, man.
I need that shirt.
I need that shirt too. I said, Chuck, you could sell those.
Yeah.
All right. This is a longtime friend, Alethea Martinez, probably best known for her work on Iron Man, but also pretty darn well known for carrying her dog around everywhere, including the Comic-Con. So she wears her dog in the sling.
Thanks for that awesome shot. I'm a fan of Dave DeVries. Okay.
Oh yeah, Dave does trading cards, does covers for Marvel, and then this is the original producer, Mike Straneri, on the left here. I should say, Officer Mike Straneri was helping me because Mike refused to go to New York City, and Deanna was much too busy walking around the convention, enjoying herself at the convention. That's me on the right. And in the center is Julie McCullough. Julie was on Growing Pains. Julie was on all kinds of movies, but Mike was mostly fixated on the fact that Mike had seen her in some publications. And he was like, she's got that stewardess outfit. And I'm like, I don't know if you should lead with that. I think maybe lead with something else. As it turns out, she also starred in Sharknado. So, So true story, Mike came to help me. We had 2 matched cameras, tripod, boom microphone, extra batteries, stuff to hand out, markers, whatever. Mike goes here and we're going to work together. We got 2 shots together. And then for the next 2 hours, I walked around with a boom microphone, a tripod, 2 matched cameras, and an extra pack of batteries as he spent the rest of the day with Julie McCullough, who...
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Nice. So you didn't get a lot of stuff.
Yeah. So we got some footage, but, you know.
Looking good and trim there, buddy.
Oh,
well.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
But this is probably where you got sick.
It probably is. I probably got a con cough. It probably manifested here. You're probably right. So I also went here and got to see Brian and Francesca Polito. Deanna, do you know Brian and Francesca?
I've interviewed Brian a couple times. He's very nice guy.
And do you know Francesca?
I've never talked to or met his wife, but he's so sweet. He's a very nice guy.
Brian is a stunning example of sticking with what you love, building an audience, and just, you know, never quitting. Doesn't matter if he gets media coverage or not. Doesn't matter if whatever, people are going to buy his comics. He used to be Chaos Comics, then he was published under somebody else. Now he's Comics. People love Brian, and he just keeps on doing what he loves. And people love that about Brian.
That's what I liked when I interviewed him. He was so passionate about his characters, and he speaks of them so, like, you know, especially back in the day with Chaos Comics, you know, everyone was like, oh, those are just, you know, cheesecake. It's, you know, boobs and booty and the whole thing. But he had such a love for them, and the way he talked about them in the stories, he built this universe, he built this world, and he was so, like, passionate about it. It was so sweet and endearing to hear that, you know.
And he funds every Kickstarter, has no problem, and he runs his own mini Comic-Con in Arizona where he lives called the Sworn Con, and people come from all over the world to come to Brian's basically a celebration of the universe that he created. People come with tattoos of Lady Death and Evil Ernie and stuff like that. So I was going through the materials. I think I might have showed you guys this at one point or another. What these are in this picture are pictures of color match prints. So when Wizard would print the magazine, they would get color match prints to make sure that the, you know, what we call the registration of the images, the CMYK was aligned right. It looked good. It was saturated enough, all the different things that you want. And that's it. You can see the printer information. You can see the colors on the side. And then this would get trimmed. And then this would get passed around. You can actually see some handwriting here of the editors making notations on the side. And I thought it was a shame to throw these away because in my mind, this was roughly the equivalent of Wizard original art because it would only be one of these. And I shared an office. I say shared an office. Darren had the office and I was in the outer office as if I was like, you know, Mr. Sanchez, I'm taking a message for you. There's a call on the line. Can I take a memo? So basically, yeah, I was like a 1950s style typist for him. But he would throw these away and I kept them. And now I'm just taking them out and giving them to people. So this was the promo from Wizard World Chicago, 1999. We still had Stephen Hughes at the time. Stephen passed too young. What wrestler is this, Mike?
That's the Undertaker. Undertaker. Did I freeze?
No. I was taking a drink. And then we did some sort of poster magazine with Brian. Have you ever seen these, Deanna, this kind of stuff? Do you remember this?
I do. I remember these. Yeah.
All right. So Do you know what this is? This Archie Comics.
That's Archie Comics.
I'd say.
Deanna, are you familiar with this?
I'm going to say Archie Comics.
All right. So Brian had never seen this either, or is it either?
Both.
Either.
Is it either?
Either.
Break out the banana slicer. So inside the cover of this Archie Comics and Friends hides, and Brian had never seen this, Lady Death number 1/2, The Crucible.
Huh.
At the time when Wizard was printing The Crucible, it was a canvas cover. And what was happening was the canvas was getting streaks of the rollers, the pinch rollers. So they said to the printer, what can you do? The printer said, well, I can throw a blank cover over it. So they were throwing white covers over it. When the white covers ran out, they still had to get them out. And they had extras of Archie's and Friends. This wholesome cover is over the Lady Death, The Crucible special edition. Now, we used to have the mailboxes when you'd walk in, and I see people ripping off the cover and dropping it in the trash, ripping it off, dropping it in the trash. And I'm like, what is this? And they were like, oh, you're supposed to rip the cover off, and that's the issue. And they're like, you're not going to rip the cover off? I'm like, no way. So I did actually give this to Brian Polito. It must have been around 1998-ish or so. But when you consider, like, that's a pretty unique collectible. I don't know how many other people saved theirs, but I was proud to be able to present it to Brian.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Now we got to get Brian on the show.
Yeah, he said he'd come on the show. Okay. Last but not least, Comic Book School now has a Patreon, and while many Patreons are paid, this is free. The idea behind this Patreon is to make available to you slides. So after this show is over, I will take the PowerPoint that I've used, render this down. I'm putting inspirational videos up. I'm putting inspirational material up. Pretty soon when I start to see jobs, I'll post them there. Please register. It's free. It's a way that I think will help us to continue to build community. And there's the ability for you to post and share your work and cross promote it. So if you can, go over there to patreon.com, comicbookschool.com. Here's all our socials. I did finally add Deanna, being that she does show up every week. Thought it would be nice for us to include Deanna. Deanna does not have an open Instagram, so I left you off the Instagram, Deanna. I know that one's personal. That's your.
I actually just made it public because everybody was yelling at me.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Well, then I'll add you to that. But you can follow all three of us on the socials and our others. And like every week, we thank you so much. Let me put on the outro music. Got to talk amongst yourselves because I got to put the funk casino music.
So,
right in the
oh, there it is.
All right, we made it through the show. Thanks so much, guys. We love seeing you every week. I didn't feel well, but I feel better now that you guys joined us for the show. Leave your social media handles and your projects in the comments below so that we can continue to draw spotlight on you. We will see you next Tuesday. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and we'll see you.